this time, we ask you to direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Give it up for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics. Your head coach is Joe Mazzulla.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Rosario in at the two-guard spot. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with White. And it's Queta in at center. All right, Brian, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Simons kicks to White. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum dishes to White. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Here's White. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brunson outside. Towns, no luck. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Rosario. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Tatum. Over Hart. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off the shot.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Hart kicks to Brunson. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Celtics trail by 3. Simons surveying the D. It's rebounded by New York.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's White. Outside, Simons. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it, good.
And Simon's doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Hart the pass to Rosario. And the shot goes down. He's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Here's the lob to the hoop. Towns with the steal. New York moving the ball around. Rebounded by Tatum.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Hart, no good. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Towns. From 17 feet out, and the shot goes in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Tatum for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tatum's got 5.
And he just lulls the defense to sleep at times with his handle before pulling up. You can't back off this guy. That's just inviting trouble.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Celtics trail by 5. Jason Tatum is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Boucher with a screen on Towns. Tatum no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
McBride with the ball. Tatum on him. McBride's shot is off. To the wing on the left. Back to Tatum. From 6 away, the Knicks pull it in.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Towns high post. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
And the first one drops.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Mikal Bridges. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Celtics fans, get on right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York.
Celtics.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson outside. From past the arc, there's Brunson from deep.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. That comes in for Pritchard. And that one misses.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And that one misses. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
New York leading by 7. There's the 3. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Simons from outside. Robinson pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Second team foul.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Knicks miss again. Celtics trail by 5. Hauser the pass to Keita. Over in the corner, White. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Brunson with a clean look. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
White finds Brown. Here's Hauser. This one for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hauser's got 6 points.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
There's Rosario. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
23 seconds left in the first half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. He's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And Simons drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
There's Rosario. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Simons, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since does he take guys off the dribble?
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the New York Knicks. Fellas, you gotta love watching teams go at it like this.
Love seeing it, Ernie. It's fun to see these teams, the fans, and us in the studio.
Yeah, it makes me want to get there and play again. You guys good if I go suit up for the second half?
I would love to see it. You good with playing for free? Because if you leave, we're not paying you for skipping out of here. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Celtics.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like sound advice, especially if they had Shaq on the finishing end. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
White, he'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 5. They've got the Wizards ahead of them, their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip, setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Rosario in at the 2 spot. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the... Oh, man.
Assisted.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Simons against Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the 2.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Launches it. A rebound by Simon.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Celtics second.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
Brown finds Simons. Here's Keita, defended by Towns. Three-pointer, Simons.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
To Simons, and he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
New York leading by 9. There's Rosario. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Can't cash in from the high post.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Yes, that goes in.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods on the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. And on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from White. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here comes Celtics entertainment. Let them hear it. Now, fans on the court, is your ice squad. It's time for t-shirts.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brunson kicks to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Hard against Tatum. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Mars is checked in. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Jason Tatum.
Chris Boucher. Sam Hauser.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Pritchard. And yes, it's good.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Clarkson outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Now Brown. Scoreless thus far. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And a fast break now for the Knicks.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Brunson. Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
And that one falls for Robinson.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Boucher. Celtics passing it around. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Brunson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Pritchard. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Outside, Simons. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Celtics trail by 17. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Simon's on the wing. Pocket 6. Boston again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
From deep, Brunson. Here's Yabusele. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Simons the pass to Tatum. The rebound by Yabusele. The Knicks leading by 19. McBride with the ball. Pass to Yabusele. They set the pick. Here's Brunson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brunson's got 21 in the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Simons with the ball. Hart covering. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torch a defense.
Here's Towns. Rebound, Boston. And here's Tatum for three. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And here's Brunson outside. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Tatum no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
That one falls.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Boston with the ball. Outside, White. And here's Tatum for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That one good for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And it's Towns missing. Outside, Simons. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.